First things first, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. What I want to start with is I kind of want to jump straight into it. You wanted to release Cloud9 in February, but you took a little extra time. How come?
I guess it's just like I've been working on this album for a year and a half, and I just like I don't want to rush anything in the end because it's like, yeah, I want it to be perfect. And it's also like I didn't realize I've never released an album before, so I didn't realize how much work it was to get from 99% done to 100% done. Because it's like it's one thing is the music, but then there's also the business aspect. Like you have to like get deals done with all the vocalists, and like it's a lot of it's more work than I thought it was gonna be. So it's yeah, I know it now. So for the next album, I know how much time it takes.
And because it is your debut album, how important is that for you? Because you've released tracks over the last 2 years, but now you have your debut record. So how important is that for you?
For me, it's very important, and I'm just excited to see what people think about it. And yeah, so I've been working on this for a long time, so I'm just hoping people like it. And yeah, I'm also like trying like to prove with this album that I'm producing a lot of different music. I'm not just like producing tropical house or what people classify it as. I produce a lot of different music, and I'm just having fun in the studio, and that's like what I'm trying to show with the album.
Yeah, did you know before you kind of started on the record what you wanted for the album?
Not really. I just like produce whatever I feel like producing, and the last year and a half I've been just like having fun. I probably made like 40, 50 tracks, not like done, but like ideas, and it's just like now I like ended up with these like 15 tracks that I have, and I feel like it's a proper album now. It's like it's something I'm proud of, and it's something it's just like the best tracks that I've been producing the last year and a half. Basically, that's like the collection I decided to release.
And when did you work on these tracks? Because I read somewhere that you don't like to produce on the road.
Yeah, I guess like it's when I'm back home and in the studio. I was in the studio in LA and in London for a week, and it's just like from time to time I'm going into the studio with vocalists, and I also just make music when I'm back home because I have like a home studio set up. So it's just in between tours and in between shows, when I go back home, have like a week or two and just play around with different stuff. And yeah.
Do you need to be in a certain headspace to write music and to be?
Yeah, I definitely need to be like motivated and inspired. And there's been like periods of time where like maybe like a month where I haven't like touched the keyboard, like where I haven't like felt like making anything. And it just depends on where your head is. You just gotta like when you feel it, you gotta make the music, and then when I don't feel it, like I when I'm not inspired, I just like I don't make anything and just listen to music and try to find inspiration in other music.
Does that in a way add pressure because of the way electronic music is that you release track by track often, and then?
Do you mean like if I don't feel inspired, or?
Well, like you say, there could have been a month where nothing comes in. Does the pressure then build towards the end of that month?
Yeah, I guess it's always like a little bit of pressure. Like like the label wants you to produce tracks, and like I want to produce tracks as well. So I guess like for me, it's definitely not like the best feeling in the world to have like to not be able to produce anything. It kind of sucks a little bit. So I'm like always happy when I make a new track. I'm very happy about it. That's like a very good feeling, and I'm like happy. Like I can be happy for a week after I make a good song, just to go, just that song is good. But like and then when I have like 3-4 weeks where I don't produce anything, that kind of sucks, and I kind of like feel bad. It's like, oh no, what's going on now? So it's
Can you pinpoint them, because you're working on all kinds of stuff, like you say, more than one idea? So do you know? Can you kind of pinpoint when you're on the right track, when you have a good song?
Yeah, I get definitely like have a feeling about it. Like when I make a song, like okay, this is a good song and this is a bad song. But like usually like the way I'm testing if the song is good is like if I make a track and I just listen to it again and again and again and again, and I don't get tired of it. if I get tired of it after like 2 days, that's probably like a bad sign. That's like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't release this one. But if I can listen to it like for weeks without getting tired of it, that's usually like when I feel like, okay, this is a good track.
And then does it take long from that initial idea to kind of the finished product?
Yeah, it depends a little bit. Sometimes I make a song and like everything just goes very quickly, and then like bam, the song is done. But then sometimes I'm like I have a song and I have an idea, like it's almost done, but it's just like it's not 100% yet. I'm like, I listen to it and like, oh, it's missing something. It's missing like, and I always like try to add stuff to it, and that can take like a week or months. So it depends. Yeah.
If we not all you haven't released the complete track listing yet, but if we could take one of the ones that you have released the names of, which one was the most difficult to finish?
I think it was probably Fragile, the new one that I just released, because I made that instrumental a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So I've been having that instrumental on my computer, since August 2014.
Right.
And I just like didn't know what to do with it, and then like try to like send it out to people. Like it was like no one like kind of like picked it up, and then like I went into the studio with Labyrinth, and then suddenly like things started happening, and then he liked it, and he made the right vocal for it, but it was definitely like even after he made the vocal, it was definitely like a lot of back and forth. It was hard to like get it like the product 100% done. But I guess that's the song that's been taking most time, so like almost a year and a half.